yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, fam? Welcome to the Out of Order Show. We are hanging out. It's a Monday. It's Inauguration Day. It's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's happening today. But most importantly is I'm sick. I'm feeling a little bit better. Saturday, my throat was a little tickly, so I didn't know. I just like battened down the hatches and took some like what's the thing I'm trying to say, the Airborne. Took some Airborne, and then right afterwards I get some rest, and then as soon as I got some rest, Sunday I woke up with a pretty bad migraine and my nose, and I had like sinus headache. My nose was stuffy, was coughing a little bit. So instead of doing like my Sunday fun day, which I plan on doing, I ended up just taking a bunch of medicine and getting out, just getting it over with. So we'll see. And then today happened, and then was still in bed, feeling a little bit better. So I have a little bit of strength. I think I'm at like 70%. But I gotta finish this game. I feel like there's just like a dark cloud over me, and it's this game, and I don't feel like I can move on with my life unless I finish this game. So that's what I'm in the midst of doing right now, is trying to finish up. I don't think we're gonna do the second DLC because I just want to get through this and then do I just want to finish it out. I think that's where I'm at. I just want to finish this game. I saw a video that I might want to kind of discuss with y'all regarding Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 16. And when I watched it, I was like, oh, I have the exact opposite. But like I said, we'll talk about that afterwards. But right now, hey, how's it going? If I seem a little lethargic, because like I said, I'm on different cold medicines. In fact, I'm gonna take a swig right now, a little swiggy poo of my cold medicine. I don't know if it's against TOS or not, but like the only thing that feels good for like a minute. Although I did have some Alka-Seltzer flu stuff, but it made me really tired, and I'm like, I cannot have that. Right, I'll have that right before I go to bed. I'm gonna have that, and then hopefully I'll zonk out, and then I'll feel better tomorrow. But regardless, we're here. We are going to beat this game from hell or high water. I'm going to finish it tonight. I just cannot, the life of me, see myself. Not that I haven't enjoyed my time with the game. I just am to the point where there's certain games where it's like I want to move on. Like I feel like I've gotten everything I wanted emotionally out of the game. So that's where I'm at. And like I just want to beat it so I can say I beat it, that I can add it to the pantheon of the Final Fantasies, and we can rank the Final Fantasies at that point. But yeah, as far as like, And then I really want to get into Alan Wake. I really want to get ready for Monster Hunter Wilds when that comes out. You know, the Switch 2 announcement came out, and I want to talk about that. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I kind of want to talk about, and so that's where we are at. And then kind of have an idea kind of brewing in my head right now, a series I want to do. It's a complete ripoff of something I see online, but I want to kind of see if it works well on Twitch. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But till then, let's get with the video gaming. I'm excited to see what this final climax, this final chapter. Actually, let me see how long Echoes of the Fallen. How long is Echo the Fallen? About 3 to 4 hours. The Rising Tide's about 10 hours long. More story focused. The big icon, a new power for Clive. Let's see. Both them together. Oh, dang it. I gotta do this thing. One sec, chat. Okay. Sometimes I don't know why I'm really waiting for the new Elgato software to come out, because this is just like been a recurring issue I've been having with my external capture card. It looks like it doesn't really want to connect, but it's fine. We got it working. And it should, if I go to my settings, audio, yep, wave stream, so everything's going through the wave out. Cool. Yeah. Sorry. Like I said, if I'm a little lethargic, it's because that's because I've just been doing a lot. All right. Continue. So, only thing we have left is this. And I just want to know what, like, is there like a summary? How long? 3 hours plus side, 3 hours completion. Accumulating the black market. Okay. Hold. Let's see. So 3 hours. Echoes of the Fallen. Let's see. Although tonally a hidden treasure to area broken up into parts. Okay. How about we do this? We'll beat the game, and then we'll see if we could continue with. We'll see how long it takes to beat the game tonight, and then we'll move on from there. If I want to do Echoes of the Fallen DLC, because I had to do Leviathan, because Leviathan is like a key subset of the abilities. I can't believe these are like the ultimate. Let's see, do I have enough? No, I don't. Oh, probably should do that hunt real quick though. I think there's only one hunt I can do now.
Brother,
Oh,
journeying through Mysidia,
it was like another world.
for is it not the fate of every dominant? And so it
Okay.
to the end, brother.
But do you have something new to say?
Ifrit,
Your resolve didn't falter.
no. Though I continue to be bewildered by fate,
Oh, what?
that I should meet with my old tutor here, at the very end of the world.
The very end of the world.
I thank you, with all my heart, for giving me this chance.
And I thank you for taking it.
Should like to look upon that flower once more,
And you can.
when I am worthy. I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. May Griga go with us.
And see us safely home.
Okay.
Courage, Ifrit.
Okay. His knowledge boundless.
Alas. And yet,
Okay.
I await your word.
Await your word. Okay. I will want to complete the hunts. I think the hunts are important. I want to see if any more hunts opened up. Which I don't think they have.
If you've got something to ask,
Nope.
ask. Off you go then.
Do I have anything else, or did I complete it?
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Yep. All right. Unsigned. That's got to be from Yoshi P.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
That's definitely like unknown. Definitely like a Yoshi P signature. Okay, what do we got? We got. Yeah, so we only have one left. Okay, let's make our way. It's in Sembruck, right? Yes, so we gotta go here. Boo-doo. All right.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Faster.
All right. Ambrosia. Okay. And this is the right way. Yep. All right, I'm 52. I'm 2 levels higher than I should. Plus, I have both Jill and Joshua with me, and a dog. So this should be a little bit more stable than the last time I tried fighting him, which he was just like pounding me. Like just pounding me to the ground. It was pretty brutal. All right, let's get off.
Be safe.
Be safe. All right, you stupid dragon. Let's see what you got. Round 3. New sword. Hello. Oh, nice. Oh, what the fuck? Yes. Okay. Eat it. Okay. And that. Come on. Okay. It's gonna be very tight, very tight. I can sense it's gonna be very tight. Aw, damn it. Oh god.
Nice try.
Ow. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, get some in the frozen. Okay. This will build back up. Oh, Billy. Okay. Burminating. It'll be hella tight. Okay, come on. Okay, let's go. Up. And then... Oh no! Come on, man! Oh, I got the trophy. Yep, cleared the hunting board. Fallen Enigma or Coryllium, Amber.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Okay. So I gotta go back to my healing potions. I wonder if I can... Oh, no, wrong button. Wrong button. What is the... To make stuff? What am I missing to making stuff?
Can't claim I ever had high hopes for you lot, but there's no arguing with how things have turned out. Still not sure we're ready to throw open our gates to any old outsider
Any
who happens
old
to
outsider?
come traipsing by. But I'm glad the tributary took a risk on you.
Okay. Go back here.
That's him. The one who saved.
This is all we have.
Fine.
Well, if you're sure you need it.
Let's see. Crafting. What valuable? Black blood.
This is all we can pay.
Empty
Anything
shard.
else? Hey, we can use that.
Fallen enigma.
This is all we can pay.
It's fine. Okay. Oh.
Anything else?
Ageless tallow.
I'll be here.
Okay, items. See, make sure I have fool's gold. Okay, what do I need?
Yes?
Okay, so in order to get the Tomberry knife, I need one more fool's gold. And in order to get, I need the Adunium, and I need 2 Adunium of that. Huh. How do I get fool's gold? Oh, fantasy 16. Okay. How to get fool's gold? There are 2 pieces fool cane obtained from defeating the Master Tomberry. On your way. The second piece is in northern, near Father's Fell, head of the East Coast. There's church. Wait. Okay. A 700 stagger, equivalent to the ultimate weapon. Okay. Wait, I thought so. Did I not get? Oh, I didn't know there was a chest there.
Till next time, then.
Okay, Father's Fell. Why can't I go there? All right, whatever.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly. Right? This is the way. I didn't know there was a second fool's gold. Fool's gold. Ugh. Why is this inaccessible? What did I do to not...
Hardly the most formidable of barriers. I could easily vault across and... No. The villagers will have put it up for a reason.
What is that for? Oh, wow, I
Let's go.
never... Interesting. Okay. So let's go back. A drink is found in Flawless in... Complete Karos Gate level 20. What is Karos Gate? Dipshit's Guide to Karos Gate. Okay. A lot of word text there. How to complete the Karos Gate. After defeating, you gain access to Karos Gate, brand new mode. Unlock Ultima. Okay. Words explain. Oh, so there's like some crazy fucking in-game shit that I'm not even like attempting to do. Is Fool's Gold the only thing needed to craft that?
Yes?
Looks like it's Thornberry. There. Okay. $350, but how much? 400. Wow. And the only way I can make those is by getting those. All right. Let's see. Oh wow, Thornberry. Oh my god, it looks ugly.
How are you liking our home? I expect you're wondering.
I expect you're wondering. Oh.
So I was It wasn't thank you.
Okay, about
But
Haven.
Walia's finally free. It's no secret. And well,
Okay.
And then what? Fortunately. He cries, he eats, he sleeps.
Yeah.
In other words, you may have soothed the savage. And even if I don't,
Uncle Clive, really.
you
I'm
are
uncle
always
now.
welcome in Haven.
I'm Unk now. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
About the future.
I will continue.
Okay.
But changes and steer one. Long, long ago.
Drake's Horn.
And so we, but never. They're culling. 80 years have come and gone. The plan, sadly. And yet,
Okay.
till next our streams cross.
Wait. 400. 75, 75. Okay. Tom Perry his fucking 700 stagger, man. That's crazy. Okay. Timber increases that with the each precision dodge. I want no. Wait, what's this one do? Yeah, that's like the Mega Flare. Cross water. Yeah, we got collection of ice. Yeah, these two. All right. Well, there nothing else?
And then I dreamed I saw the sea.
We jump from the heavens.
The great serpent may have been brought to heel.
Brought to
but we
heel.
must remain ever vigilant. What am I always telling you?
What?
Never turn your back on the tide.
Okay. There's like no more quests.
You might have a white chocobo, but have you ever seen a silver one?
A silver
They had
one.
them in the north, apparently. They were flighty creatures, though, and the old northerners never managed to tame them. Oh, what I wouldn't give to try.
Let's see. Mysidia. Let's see. Inaccessible path. There's a side quest after the main story that requires you to go there. Oh, you need to complete Echoes of the Fallen. It's after Echoes of the Fallen. Gotcha. Okay. I kind of figured that's going to be the case, but was the Spanish version of the White House website and the White House Spanish Twitter account has been deleted. Ouch. Oh boy, man. What a fucking shit show this is all gonna be. Okay. Let us... Is there anything else? No. Let's travel here. Save it. Okay. Oh, there is. Oh, because it wants to ask if I want to. My. Do you want to look like a Tomberry? Yeah, appearance. Some say that it is not within the flame of a forge, but the flames of a Tomberry's rage that this knife is tempered. And while this shanky supposed will, at best, afflicts a roll of the eyes from any responsible blacksmith, The truth of the matter is that there exists no known observant of the Tomberry's knife's creation, leaving us the freedom to believe that we will under a better explanation. As such, say, magic's ruins come along. Okay. Let's make our way to the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Actually, no, I'm kind of sick, but you know it is. To Origin. Watch it be like 30 minutes.
Make sure you do this time. Oh, and while you're at it,
We're off.
Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
My dad.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this.
Yeah.
Well, behave yourself, Mid.
Behave yourself.
We'll see.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Tyre have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Tyre. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will. If that is all?
Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him.
What? I don't get the dog? Best boy isn't coming?
You take care of her too, boy.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise.
I promise.
I know. I love you too.
Aww. Everybody would be clapping right now if it wasn't so sad. Why is it gotta be this song? And why them? Why are they there?
No. We have a god to kill.
A god to kill. Oh, he can still prime. Crazy that Bahamut can still prime. Origin.
Founder.
Here they come.
Oh,
Hold
shit.
on, Joshua. Already am.
Holy shit.
He's going to make us a way in.
Well, that's the way in. For sure.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Far cry from heaven.
Where it all began, where it all begins, our ark, your architect.
There you are.
Okay.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited.
Okay.
For centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well?
There's 3 of us, and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
All right, here we go.
Dominance. We will show you what it means to suffer.
We'll show you. Oh shit.
Suffered enough!
0. Ow. Okay. Ow. Do I not get like a reaction?
Not this time.
Move aside, Phoenix! You will answer for what you've done! Ifrit! You cannot control us!
Okay.
Joshua! And you will not claim us! Ever!
Come on. Pride Disaster Night. That's a great reference. Thwarted? I didn't get anything for it though. How was I thwarted if I didn't get anything for it? Something's amiss. Something is amiss. Something does not add up here.
Had
Something
you
is not
only
right.
surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
Pleasantness. Why is he one-wing angeling, man?
We have you.
Go! Save your brother!
He wasn't looking to come back.
I ask not for acceptance. Only forgiveness!
Now, Father, it is done.
Poor Dion. Did he wound the bastard?
Clive! Clive! No.
What now?
Joshua.
Thank the Founder. Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be alright.
And Dion.
Well, let's just say he didn't make it.
Take my hand.
I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
The core.
Sorry.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same. Should we stop?
Not because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
Are we now?
I suppose we are.
That light, so cold.
Empty.
So empty. We're close, aren't we?
It,
Should be.
seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home.
Okay. Oh my God.
Clive.
Look how many shells he has.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end.
Dark end.
It was here we pledged a new beginning.
Really?
And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber.
Okay, Emmett Selk.
That together, we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation. Only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He
what? He what?
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Joshua.
Let him go, brother. Let him go.
I thought it was me. But it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
Clive. Don't speak. Shh. The one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit. And the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form.
True form.
But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god.
Yes.
That he created them.
Yeah.
And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance.
Okay, yeah, so?
In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most.
Saving most.
Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua!
Oh, man.
Don't do it, you'll...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will.
Damn.
I have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Look at me, Joshua.
Oh man.
Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
Oh, he means me. Oh. Damn.
You're still here. With me. To the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
Of course.
That's what you always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame. Forevermore.
Forevermore. Oh man, come on.
This is the work of my will.
Okay.
Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned, and so it must be cleansed.
Damn, you broke it. Literally broke a beautiful stage for nothing.
Expected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it It's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Try it.
Perhaps this will break you.
Ultima? Oh god.
Behold.
Meteor. Okay.
Why?
What? Why what?
What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become
Free.
free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us.
Oh, now he's entering his ultimate form? Okay, got it. Cool. Oh shit.
I created you, all of you. And what is mine is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our own, and they burn as one!
Come on. The wings of the phoenix and the fires of a prince.
Have you learned nothing? Damned is the slave who turned the scourge upon his master.
You'd think that. Ow. Ow. Oh god, come on. Oh god, oh god. Ow. Enough what?
Fire shall follow in revenge.
my god, come on. Oh god, come on. Oh god, dodge it! Come on! Oh god, come on. Okay.
Flames might consume mine.
Rapture, come on. Oh, come on. Bro, let me escape. Pulsar. Oh god. Oh god, come on. Okay. Oh god. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How is this possible?
Oh, this isn't it, is it? Really? There's got to be like another fight.
No.
Yeah, there's definitely
No.
another fight.
My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak. You conceived us to prove otherwise. But the result shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos.
Logos.
Nothing.
Yes, another phase. He's gonna rip open. Oh, he's bleeding. I made the god bleed. Oh, I gotta fight all his forms? See no evil, hear no evil, be no evil, speak no evil. Okay. Okay, this is some sort of symbol. Oh, they weren't channeling all the ether into him already? Even though they were a part of him? Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete.
Your rebirth.
And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these.
Yes,
We have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Thunder roars.
Oh god.
My will be done.
Okay. Oh god. Oh yeah, look at that. Eat it! This was for Joshua. Okay, then we got the Zenzaku. Let's go! It's gonna be tight. It's always tight. There we go. Right, last bit of the stagger. Oh god, dang it. Come on! Hell yeah.
Earth unyielding. Titan!
Oh! Oh no 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 no!
You cannot have this power. It is not yours to take. Press forward.
Oh god, how did that hit me? Okay.
That's my boy!
And only 140?
Ice unfeeling!
Caesar!
Together!
Darkness, unyielding.
Odin.
Come on, come on!
On my side.
The Zenzeku.
No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
Limit break. Oh shit.
Yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same. No man might stand beside me. Witness my creation.
DPS check.
When all hope is burned away, naught will remain but ash. My power.
Oh, come on. Oh god. Ouch.
We are without equal.
Nice try.
Open! And we gotta get this. Come on. Sword dance. And then the Zenzeku.
Flames up again!
With me, Phoenix.
Come on!
Forevermore. sure of your place atop the world. You refuse to acknowledge those below.
Below.
You chose
To remain alone.
And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
What a fantasy that is.
The fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness. I said, it's over!
Come on! 9,999 damage. Wow. Ultimate slain. Wow, the 9,999,999. I thought I could not achieve that in this game, but I guess it gave it to me at the very end. It gave it to me at the very end. Okay.
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
Because people depended
It's
on
who
me?
We are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on.
Why?
Certain the answers lie just beyond it. Because that is our way.
That is the way.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable.
What is the inevitable?
Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
An eternity on its blackened husk. Wow. Oh dear God. But do I have the power? Do I have the power to bring him back? Okay. Fucking mother. Fucking mother. Mother's uncle. Man, why does it make babies look weird? Is he not going to bring him back? Does he not have the power to? Can you heal the world now? Alive.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along.
But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me.
Okay. That being. Still that red star. What's up with the red star next to the moon? Ven Star. Okay, washed up on the shore. Jill. Warwick. He's like, I'm not dead. Or maybe he is dead. And this is his heaven. Oh, the curse is taking hold. Damn.
Can he say it to Jill?
Okay.
Aren't you the most beautiful thing?
He is, isn't he? What are you gonna call him?
Clive.
Let me see, let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gav.
Not so loud, you bird.
What? I was only...
Shh, you're scaring him.
It's all right.
Oh, it's him. He's the red star.
1,000 years apart. Should they fade,
That makes somewhat sense.
If you need a rest, I can take him. I'll hold you to that.
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
Poor Jill.
did our journey end.
A farewell to fate. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting send-off. I have thoughts, but I'm gonna let the credits roll before I give my final thoughts. So I will say, I watched a video earlier today that was, I guess it was released a couple weeks ago, like in December. And let me see if I can bring it up, because I probably have to like go through it right now. Okay. Sorry, I'm like still a little sick. Oh, damn. Where is it at? Is that a JoJo pose? I gotta go to my history. Where'd I go to my history at? Oh, history. There it is. Let's see, Final Fantasy. Oh, what was it? Tier list. This one? No, that's not the Final Fantasy I want. Oh god. Tier list. Let's see. Every game. This one? No, that's not this one. Which one is it? Final Fantasy all games. Is this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. All right. Oh, I can hold it. Oh yeah, Platinum Games worked on this too. I remember. Voice actors. Blue Boar. Cyrus. Additional voice actors. Japanese voice actors. Voice actor management. Jim Ryan. Because this was at one point a Sony exclusive. Producer. Art director, 3D art. Rigging artist, QA. Let's see. Any notable names? Producers. I wonder if like I can find community managers to find my friend in here. She's in here. Digital Frontier. Man, look at all this work. Epic Games. Animators, Flameheart. God, look at how much it takes to build a game, bro. Crazy. All these contractors, dude. During COVID. Project manager. Pipeline. Modeling cafe. God, there's so many fucking... Oh my god, look at all the fucking contractors. Holy shit. X artists, modeling. Feed. Project manager. Oh my god. Theme song. My Star. Havoc. Special thanks. Shinji Hashimoto. And all the Square Enix fan and staff. Steven, Kevin, logo design. Yoshitaka Moto. Can't wait to see his art in producer. Noriki Yoshida, or Yoshi P. Creative Business Unit 3. Oh, we got after scene. Is the blight gone? Has the blight? Okay.
Oh. Every time.
Okay, every time what?
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother. Come on. If only I had the flames for an icon.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again?
A silly story
Magic
again.
belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles.
Okay.
You see?
Watch.
Well done. Now, be a good lad and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry, hurry.
Doggy.
Right.
Wait, did Joshua live?
Right, let's play the saint in the secretary. No, I don't want to be Madu.
I want to be
What do you want to play then?
Final Fantasy Joshua Rossfield.
Again?
Wow, really?
Right.
The Final
Gotta get
Fantasy.
free for it. Right, I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.
So Joshua lives. So that means the royal line is not fucked. But where one journey ends. Now I've unlocked Final Fantasy mode, apparently. Which is like the true, Fallen Star. Great, clear, sure. A new one. Back to their origins complete. All right. Revisiting the stone. Completing the Rising Tide quest has caused stones to change in the hidden paths. Create new RT-specific content. Yeah, that's where I get the New Game Plus. New Game Plus is now available on title screen. This option allows you to start a new game with the player with the data cleared from the previous complete. The game mode is now available exclusively in New Game Plus. The Final Fantasy gameplay mode offers increased enemy strength, increased level cap to 110, new gear, new items, mode exclusive content. See. An invitation. A sinister light bleeds on the Arte Stone, beckoning Clive to enter. What new challenges await within the Ultima's viewing Providence grounds? Virtual Providence ground. Okay. New items. Okay. Leads. Okay. I don't get Ultima? I got Ultima.
Clive.
Clive. What do I get?
Coin purse weighing you down.
Okay. Okay. Breath of Fire. Okay. Meteorite sold out. Oh, my star. 60,000.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be
Logos.
here. You'll not find a better price than that.
All's
You're rubbing me
one.
blind, you know.
Land of the Icons.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Final Farewells.
It'd better all be here.
Halos. Oh my god.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Sorry.
God damn it.
Sold out. Is that all?
Is that all? All right. Well then. Oh, that's just the travel. Okay. Okay. Story focus. Arte Stone. Holy shit.
What is this?
Indeed.
Mythos.
Mythos.
You plumbed the very abyss, yet still you hunger.
You hunger.
We are impressed.
Okay.
Is that so?
No.
Not again.
Okay. What the fuck?
Is ours, and now it is yours. Consider it
a
gift from us to you, a taste of things to come.
Okay.
You still think I'm going to be your vessel?
Oh man. Oh man. Ugh. I'm dying here. Ugh. Whew.
I'll take your gift then, Ultima.
Okay.
Just don't expect it back.
Okay. Oh, Ultima's power. Clive has been granted a portion of Ultima's essence. Attuning with Ultima not only neutralizes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new divine abilities such as Voice of God and punishing an attack that sends a concentrated beam of light in heaven towards the very earth. Let's see. The feat Ascension allows Clive to levitate off the ground, transforming normal attacks into sweeps. Okay. During this battle. Oh god.
You hear me? I will never be yours.
Okay. Deus Ex. Okay.
You, who ever rail against our gifts,
Gifts.
remain all too eager to avail yourself of them.
Okay.
Perhaps you require more time to reflect.
Okay. Okay. Kraos Gates. Okay. Okay. Wait. The white. Okay. We just got all these songs, right? Come on. Okay. All these orchestrals. Dang. Okay. Ultima unlocked. Okay. I'm definitely gonna refund that. He has, okay, this is Voice of God. Holy shit, are you kidding me? Okay. That's the, okay. What's this? Ultimate Demise? Holy shiza. Oh my god, that Ultima. Huh. Okay, well, that's a spicy meatball. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, okay. Well, what to do? Okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Okay, well, we have that now. We have Ultima now. Alright. See, everything's been cleared off here, right? Only missing a few songs. Okay. Well, we did it. That was quite too bad. Clive's ending was... What's the word I can look for? Clive's ending was very much what's the word I'm looking for? It was very...
Anything else?
You know, Joshua lives. You know, the power mythos had to go. He could not wield... Oh my god. Oh. Excuse me. I would say that this game had some really high highs and then some really low lows, which kind of balances out to be a decent game. And I guess we'll go and talk about the stuff I was talking about. Actually, what trophies am I missing? 100%. Let's go. 42 out of 90. Let's see, what am I missing on the Rising Tide? 2%. Okay. Oh, in Final Fantasy mode. Okay. Strike 3 or more enemies with tidal attacks while using unlimited refill. Okay. Acquire and master all Leviathan and Ultima abilities. Damn. Complete water by trial. Complete a gate. Okay. I mean, I could just like refund all my shit and just do that. Okay. I don't know what I'm missing here. Platinum, the Chronicler. Without taking damage. 2 heat waves. Deadly Embrace. Panic Block. Let's see. Oh, land 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare. Okay. While using a single Mega Flare. Oh, snap. Okay. This has definitely got to be something with Odin. In a single battle. Upgrade all feats and abilities to their maximum. Dang, really? That's a lot. I'm missing 1 curiosity. Execute and land 5 precision. I don't know what that is. 6. View all the area. I thought I did. Have I not viewed all the area? Oh, you know what? It probably has to do with the DLC. Complete the game in Final Fantasy mode. Okay. Well. Well, that is going to do it for me right now, but I am going to go into some thoughts about the game. So let me just switch it to here. Put on some music. What type of music do I want to listen to? I guess this is some banger Final Fantasy music. What's like some good Final Fantasy music? Actually, I'll probably get whatchamacallit. We'll just stick with 16 since we're here. We'll just stick with 16 while we're here. Okay, so here are. Let's go to what I wanted to talk about first, which was the overall ending of Final Fantasy 16. I feel like I guess we'll talk about the video first, so because sorry. Ugh. I'm like dying here. Ugh. So with this video right here came out, like I said, 2 weeks ago. So they talk about how yeah, they talked about how, let's see, this video is talking about how the glaring flaws in Final Fantasy 16 made him see the flaws in Final Fantasy 14. And to be honest, I agree with some takes about this. A lot of what a lot of what Final Fantasy 14 has done is basically be story focused. And I appreciate that because that's what I want. I want story focused content. I'm not here for the raid challenge. I'm not here to get like world first anymore. I'm beyond that. That was back in my WoW days. I don't need that type of experience to enjoy this sort of MMO anymore. So give me the content, give me the story mode. If it's like easy, then so be it. Who cares? But the one thing I will say that I agree with is that he talks about how there's like these 14-ism in the 16 gameplay. Now, I think with the Final Fantasy 16 game, because it is a mixture, it's kind of like it's like this whole, it's a lot of things. And I think because it's a lot of things, it has to focus on telling you the story first, and then once you beat the game, then it gives you the gamey aspect, like what the people were hired to do. So, to explain a little bit more, this game was made by a lot of veterans at Platinum and the lead combat designer for Devil May Cry 5. So, in order to have the action-packed game combo-rific stylization of those type of games, the Platinum / Devil May Cry games, they could have just given us that. They could have just given us a total slasher fest. But because Yoshi P and the Final Fantasy 14 team wants to create a story first, I do agree that a lot of the stuff that is in this game feels very like empty. But at the same time, I think the one thing that would fix this right away, but to give to the credit of like the creators is that if they just would have given us Final Fantasy mode right off the rip, then there would be people who would play the game and not enjoy or not get the story, right? And I think that's what Square wants. Square wants people to engage in the story, and Yoshi P was like, I could give you a great story, but the type of game I'm designing is more of a hack and slash, you know, Platinum style Devil May Cry game. And it's in there. You could definitely see, especially since I played on story focus rather than combat focus, it's definitely in there. And so that's where I think the struggle of this game, because it couldn't commit to being one or the other, it had to be both at the same time. I feel that's where a lot of criticism comes in. And that's, to me, that's, it's not a bad, it's just, like I said, it's just a jack of all trades. It's like, it has some RPG aspects, it has some killer combat aspects, it has great set piece, like cinematics, it has like these great over-the-top boss battles, which really carries a lot of the story. But then, like, fighting Leviathan, it was a very tight DPS race, and it's like, ooh, did you need to make it that tight? Did you need to make it that tight? Like, and so it kind of, and then like, and like he's talking about here and you guys can't hear it because I don't want the voiceover to overtalk me, but basically, what he's explaining is that like, oh, there's the end of the world's happening, but can you do this little side mission for me? And it like takes you out of the immersion. But like I said, this is ultimately, like I said, they had to make a Final Fantasy out of it. They had to make an RPG aspect out of it. They had to make some, and obviously because they know the quest designs, because they came from MMO, it kind of feels like a quest design. Yeah, his personal masterpiece. And like I said, if you unlock what the game is like intended to, which is like Final Fantasy mode, which is what he's talking about right here, then the game becomes this like over-the-top stylistic, you know, get the highest combos, do the most damage, but they want to sell you on a story first. And that's the problem, is that you have to beat the game in order to digest the story, and that's what the game is trying to sell you. It's the story. And I'm glad, but the story did suffer because of the not focusedness of it. Even with the like story focused mode, there are some not, it doesn't really pan out well. And like I say, I have a complete opposite, right? After playing Dawn Trail and going to 16, I feel like 16 was a better overall experience than Dawn Trail ever was. Oh my god, Dawn Trail was such just such a shitty experience. And like he talks about how there wasn't really anything revolutionary in Dawn Trail compared to Endwalker or Shadowbringer, but the parts that he brings up in this video are like the Solid Snake mission that you had to do in Endwalker, which pissed me off. I hate sneaking missions. Do not put sneaking missions in a fucking MMO. If the game is about sneaking, then that's where you put it. Sure, it's innovative, but it fucking pisses me off because once you get caught, you have to go all the way back. And in an MMO where my time is money, I'm literally subscribing to content. I don't care if you think that's innovative. That's bullshit. And like, you know, there are other things too that he talks about in this video about how Endwalker and Shadowbringer were pretty iterative. But like I mentioned, like I kind of mentioned this in the beginning of the Final Fantasy 16 playthrough, and like definitely during the Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail playthrough the last couple months, which was, this was definitely a B team, maybe even C team product of Dawn Trail. It didn't feel like there was anything. The reason why there was probably nothing innovative is because the A team and the B team, or the A team, was so busy working on this game, on Final Fantasy 16, that they didn't have the time or the resources to innovate on Dawntrail. And Dawntrail, let's be real, it is just a lull. It is just a filler expansion. Almost in the same way as I feel like Heaven's Ward feels kind of fillery. And there's certain aspects to Stormblood that are fillery. And at first I thought Shadowbringer was going to be a whole filler, because it's like, oh, all this, because the way Stormblood ends, and it's like the war against the Empire, and then you just get transported to the first, and I was like, oh, dude, come on. We were right there. We were right there at the cusp of fighting against the Empire, and you're throwing us all the way off track to the first? Like, what the hell is that? But then it's like, oh, shit. There's actually a lot more here that was like, that needed context, and it was such a mind-blowing experience. Like, oh shit, it isn't filler. It actually is like important for us to like explore the first and like understand the Zodiac and Hydaelyn saga. And Emmett Silk being like one of the best villains that was ever introduced in the series. And that's probably another thing that kind of brings down Final Fantasy 16 a little bit, is that there isn't an antagonist I can hate, like love hate. And what I mean is, like, when I fall in love with an antagonist because I want to know their motives. And yeah, you can say that this is kind of like akin to like the whole millennial generation, like the Thanos generation. Oh, like, is the bad guy right the whole time, sort of thing. But I find that like good bad guys draws the story, and if I want to sympathize or hate the bad guy even more, that's what makes it good. Because like finally seeing him end is like the best part. Is like seeing their whole platitude, see their whole plan just kind of fall to ruin. Is like so satisfying. And like with this, Ultima just kind of felt like this alien. It kind of came off as like a little bit like Sephiroth-y, where it's just like, I'm like this being, this all create. It's like Jenova, Sephiroth combined. It's like, oh, we're this like godlike race that is like made people. What's it called? We made people, and like, it kind of got a little bit weird there. I'm gonna have to look at a lore video to kind of explain like the whole title Legos and all that. But before I lose my throat, and I want to go into like the tier of Final Fantasies now that I've beaten 16. I've beaten like all the quote-unquote story content. I mean, there is Fallen Echoes still, but I don't really consider that like major story content. I feel like it's like 3 hours, and it's like extra bullshit. I did Leviathan because Leviathan was like an end. It added more story, talked about, obviously Leviathan and his story and how he connected to the whole mythos and everything like that. So, with that being said, I just wanted to bring up this video because this video had some pretty honest critiques, but at the same time, I just think that Final Fantasy is in a weird spot. It's not that it's bad, but it's not great right now. And even we're just in this weird time because the Final Fantasy genre has evolved, and it's trying to grasp a new generation every single time, but it doesn't really have like a style. And I think that's why Atlas games are starting to come up, because the Persona series just oozes with personality and style and voice acting. But at the same time, those games are more of a Pokemon visual novel, which kind of appeals to those type of people. Those people people who want to invest their time in the game want to feel like this personal experience. And I think that's like what's hurting Final Fantasy, is that whoever takes the reins of this game are, you know, they want to drive this narrative, but they have like a character and a set cast, and it is a personal journey, but there's no self-insertion like in a Persona series. And I think that's like what we're kind of losing focus on, which is why I like Final Fantasy 14, because that's the injection into yourself. But like if you play Dawn Trail or watch my YouTube channel, my whole playthrough of Final Fantasy 14, that last bit was so exhausting. It was a slog because I just kept on being ignored until the final boss battle. And I was like, thank you, ultimate robot AI lady, for acknowledging that I'm the major threat in the room. But then fucking Tiger Girl fucking jumps out and fucking, it's so annoying. It was laughable even. So what I say to this is that out of the modern Final Fantasy, this was definitely, I think they should have, now I think if they had an option, they should have allowed a lot more Devil May Cry than less story. Or maybe give people the option to unlock Final Fantasy mode right off the rip, so that there'd be people who are like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy mode is like the quintessential best mode, but if you want to play the story, play the story mode first and then unlock it. Because look at how much stuff it gives you when you beat the game and unlock Ultima mode, and basically the tower mode, essentially the gates, which is in old Devil May Cry terms, is like the tower where you go down further into hell to get more more souls and more. And this is like we was talking about, where like, oh yeah, they put like a stealth section and like there's a threat awareness and all that, and you get to play as Thancred, and I hate that shit. And this, oh my god, don't get me started on this fucking timer bullshit too. I hated that shit. I get it that it was innovative and it was neat, especially when you traded bodies with Xenos. I will give it that. Maybe trading with bodies with Xenos was actually kind of like a cool innovation. But the stealth sequence when you play as Thancred was dog shit. Total utter dog shit. Oh. Sorry, I'm dying. I'm still getting over my sickness. Ugh. Time to bust out the other NyQuil. Ugh. Not the Dayquil. The NyQuil just does not put me to sleep, because I think I'm about to go to bed after this. Ugh. Okay. I hope this night gets TOS. Oh. I need that. I need the medicine. Give me the medicine. So overall, I think now that I have quote unquote unlocked the game's ultimate potential, I feel that the game as a whole is a solid game. But the issue with the game is that there is some pacing issues. It's stuck between being, like I said, they hired the right people, they had the right designers, they got Platinum to help out, but they had to balance it between telling a story, selling a cast, having narrative, and the cast is great. Except for this Lubor guy. I hated everything on the screen right now. This Lubor. I hated Lubor. I hated his story. I hated his interaction. But everybody else was fine. I thought the interaction with Mid and Sid and everybody at the hideaway was genuine. Titan Titan destroying the first hideaway was very impactful, and like Gav losing his eye, but he could have been more bitter about it, but he's like, hey, shit happens. This is what we signed up for. And I'm like, God, that's so good. Normally, I was expecting him to just go a little bit more darker and being like, nah, fuck this eye. It's all your fault, Clive. You're taking on the mental Sid. I lost my eye. Could have been a better scout. But no, he actually persevered and became better. I think that's just so amazing. I think that's and then the fact he's just like, oh, I love this, this kid that's going to be coming into the world, and how he's like, the world is yours, and like, oh, it's so good, so fantastic. It's great. Like Joshua and everything that has to do with the game. Fantastic cast, fantastic everything. Everything was fantastic. So we should start rating them out of all the Final Fantasy. So I'm gonna say there's gonna be some problems because some of these Final Fantasies are so old that I haven't played them in quite a while. So forgive me if I put them lower or higher than most, because it is hard to like, I would have to replay, and the Pixel remake does exist, so I can go back and play them, but it is like a bit of a challenge to want to play these type of games when there's so many other games. All right, Final Fantasy OG, I'm gonna put that as solid C. It's a solid game, solid, but it doesn't do anything. It sets up the entire franchise for what eventually will become like the series of games that they want to create. Same thing with Final Fantasy 2, a little bit more story, a little bit more kind of like plot twists with the antagonist and the party, but ultimately it's still kind of like the iteration on Final Fantasy 1. Now, Final Fantasy 3 is definitely A, because that is like a solid subverting expectations, that your party is been told that they're like gonna save the world, and you have to, you know, you do the typical Final Fantasy thing, but then the plot twist is actually, no, you are the bad guys. You are the ones that are supposed to bring balance to the world by being the warriors of dark, by beating the warriors of light that has plunged the world in eternal darkness, because they got tricked into destroying what causes the light. And so in turn you have to become the warrior of darkness in order to restore balance to the world. And playing it on 3DS back in the day was, or it was a DS game, but I played it on 3DS, and they had a lot more like iteration, a lot more character dynamic. Party system was pretty decent, so I enjoyed it. Okay. Same thing with Final Fantasy 4. Final Fantasy 4 would probably be the first time that we got like such a critical story of like betrayal and just everything, right? Just the whole pantheon of taking out, you know, switching up the cast to eventually having the main character transform to a Dark Knight to a Paladin, and then, you know, having the twins sacrifice themselves, and then finding out that like Gomez is your brother, and like all this crazy stuff. Like there's just a bunch of craziness that happens in that game, but because it's like a little bit on the realm of like pure fantasy for me, and it kind of drags out a little bit towards the end, I give it an A, but I really wish that it kind of ended sooner, because fighting like going to the moon and fighting like the crazy like demon star thing, it gets crazy. So I'm gonna put After Years in the B, because it kind of takes everything that Final Fantasy IV did, but kind of flips it on its head. Kain becoming a holy dragoon, and like it's just not a good time. The only good character I like out of the Final Fantasy IV series is Rydia. Rydia is like my favorite. Cecil he's such a punk bitch, but I see why people like him. And Kain is also like, everybody is such a punk bitch. Like the Ninja Prince, the twins, like, except for Rydia. Rydia is the only one that, like, you see her grow up and become a badass. And then they fuck it all up in 4 after years. So, I'm going to have to lower it down. Alright, Final Fantasy V. B tier, because it's kind of like Final Fantasy 1 OG, but with an okay story system, or okay job system, and the story is so-so. One person compared it to like a harem, because everybody's a female except for the main character, Bart. And so it's like, oh shit, it is a harem. It's like it's just all girls. Oops, all girls. Not to say that's anything wrong, but it kind of plays into like the whole main protagonist surrounded by harem thing. Maybe that was kind of like the decision back in the day. I only got to play Final Fantasy V when it came out in PlayStation, because I never played Final Fantasy 1 and 2 until it came out in until they came out on Game Boy Advance. But I played 5 when it came with the Origins package, and it was neat, but like I said, as a kid I didn't really get the context until later on people explained it to me, being like, oh, that's oops, all harem sort of thing. It's like, okay. But like I said, this can change if I decide to go back and replay a lot of these. I have access to the only thing I don't think they've remastered, or because technically After Years I think is just PSP and mobile only. Let me see. Final, because I know it's not on the Pixel remake. After Years, was it on? It's a episodic role-playing game developed by Max Software, Square Enix. PlayStation Portable. Oh, it was on WiiWare. Okay. PlayStation Portable, I know that was on there. Remake for Android and iOS. The same as the DS version. And then later on Windows, Microsoft Windows. So, where is the release? Is there like a new version of it that's been... No. The version has been ported onto Steam and Steam for Windows. Okay. So that has come out. Okay. Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 4, the complete collection. Right. Okie dokie. So you can play it. It's no longer locked to the PSP. Got it. Alrighty. So, Final Fantasy 5 could have been a better game. Maybe because I was so obsessed with the next game that's about to come out. And it's S tier. 6 is the best Final Fantasy. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say about the Esper system. The story is top tier. The cast is top tier. All the abilities, all the unique stuff, all the deep dive, all the additional content, all the side quests. It's a masterpiece. The music, I don't care. It is definitely S tier for sure. Okay, this one's gonna get me in trouble. It's A. It's a lot of people's first Final Fantasies. Go ahead and cry. I know in the comments people are gonna bitch about it. It's baby's first Final Fantasy. But it's A. It's still good. But like, something that has happened with the Final Fantasy VII remakes and all the spin-offs and everything that's happened, the Advent Children and everything, is that people can't fucking let go. And even Square is like, okay, we're at the point where this is our moneymaker. This is our bread and butter. But we gotta milk the shit out of it. And I think that stifles every Final Fantasy after that. And that sucks. So Cloud is insufferable, but the whole other cast is great. Barrett, expected. Yuffie to a degree, she's still annoying, but like once you go into Wutai and actually kind of explore the family aspect of it and like what they had to sacrifice, and then like going into like the new stuff with Rebirth and Remake, right? It's all changing in front of us in real time. So it's hard to really put Final Fantasy. It's the Ouroboros. Final Fantasy VII is the Ouroboros of Square right now. It is literally eating itself because they can't. They're trying so hard to go back to like these classic successes, and I don't think, like I said, I feel like they need to lower their expectations and release stuff like Atlas, like release some bangers like a Dragon, and like be satisfied with the level of completeness and objective storytelling that those games offer. Like let me see, what was the Persona 5 total sales, right? What is the total sales worldwide of Persona 5? That's the last one. 10 million. 10 million worldwide as of 2023, right? 10 million copies. That is such a profound legacy of success. But they want the 10 million year one. And I think that's what Square's problem is they need to go back to the roots. Like, leave the AAA stuff to Nomura. Nomura never loses. Give him the keys. Kingdom Hearts, rev it up. That is your blockbuster. That is your Call of Duty. And I know you want Final Fantasy to become that, but when you keep on trying to reinvent what Final Fantasy is, you don't get these top successes. Like, let's see, what is Final Fantasy 16 total sales? So Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is a total of 34 million. Final Fantasy 7 alone was 31 million, or 34 million. Okay. Final Fantasy 1 through 6, 34 million. I should probably actually put this up right here for the chat to see. So Final Fantasy series 1 through 7, or 1 through 6, 34 million. Final Fantasy 7 alone was 31 million. Final Fantasy 8 through 10, 40 million. Unit sales, that is because that's the online series. Avali, it's Avalise, because Tactics and 11 take place in the same world. 16 million. Nova Crystal series, Fabulous Nova. Oh yeah, because they're the same. 32 million. Wow, it is the most selling. Oh, that's combined though. 3 million. See, that sucks. Final Fantasy 16 has only reached 3 million right now. And that's a bummer. That's a huge bummerino. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, really? Yeah. And then I'm looking at other sales. Final Fantasy PC was underwhelming because it only sold 289,000 copies at launch. Yeah, selling 3 million on PS5 in a month is a fraction. That's a fraction of PC wanted to attract more gamers on the platform. What platform? Xbox will sell half of what PC did. Maybe make better games. Final Fantasy really was a great game, but Final Fantasy felt like it had no idea what it wanted to be as for a series. Final Fantasy 16 life sales is 5 billion. Western media and fanboys across the platform commercial flop. Yeah, and we won't know the entirety of the sales until let's see. Final Fantasy, Square Enix says, Final Fantasy 16 sales fell short of expectation. The initial momentum was online with expectations, but the game failed to reach in goal. Let's see. Momentum slowed. No updates from sales numbers announced at 3 million. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth sales fell short of expectations. Initial momentum did not reach the initial target. No sales number to share. Foamstar, remains conflicted. 16 can achieve its goal over the original 18-month sale plan. Also, sales of Rebirth and Foamstars aren't necessarily bad. Reorganizing development team into 5 console teams and 1 smartphone team has been relying too much on individual creativity. Will promote sharing game making how amongst teams of more balance. DQ12 remains under development. Yeah, so they want those sales numbers, man. They want big sales numbers. So it sucks. It sucks that it had to be this way. It sucks it had to be this way, guys. It just had to be. But regardless, I think we should continue on. I'm like digressing. Let's go back to the tier list. So jank battle system, jank story, everything is whack. Whack music, whack story, whack game design, whack character development, whack, all whack. Paradox at the end, whack. It was whack. They tried their best. But it kind of felt like it was at the end of its lifetime, especially with the PlayStation 1 going to PlayStation 2. We definitely felt the sting of that game not being completed. And I wish the remake does better. I might actually want to replay it when the remake officially gets announced. But it's been in development. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. A return to form. Voice acting, better graphics. The better graphics did help. The music, everything about that game was a great way. It was a good launch. Great launch, great characters, great battle system, great storytelling. Fantastic. Loved it. However, the sequel to it was kind of bad. It's like some stories are not meant to be retold or expound upon, but especially with the novella. And I had somebody in my YouTube chat would like blown away that the official novella, the official canon, is that at the end of X2, when you see Titus come back and he swims across, he meets up with Yuna. He kicks what he thinks is a blitzball, but turns out to be a mine. He blows up and dies. The end. And I think that's what sucks about X2. If the novella was here, it would definitely be at D tier. But the girl power story mission stuff was pretty cool. Seeing New Zendikar and the religion trying to really just scramble itself, being like, hey, we're still a religion. Hey, we're still, we still kind of bless the fates. And, even though our whole religion was based on like a mockery of like worshiping sin. Like I said, some stories don't need to be retold. And this follows. I didn't dig the MMO. It was very dated. It felt very of its time, which I guess that's what's important to some people, is that it gave this sort of sense of nostalgia of like EverQuest or Age of Camelot. Friend of the channel, Baru, still plays this game pretty religiously. And, if there's a sense of like old school, grognardism, it's still there. It's still there to play. In fact, one of the raids in Final Fantasy 14 is inspired by 11, and good for them. But I didn't enjoy my time with it. It wasn't that great of an MMO when WoW was there. WoW was just better everything. But it had its moments. Dog shit. Bad. Awful. Gambit system trash. The Final Fantasy team basically was forced to... They were trying to create something unique with the Evilise series, with the Final Fantasy Tactics series, with the Vagrant Story series. They got the Tactic Ogre team to work on it, and it just fell flat on their face because they were just remaking Star Wars. It's just Star Wars fantasy. And they had to inject fuckface in the game. I forget his name, the main character. I forget the boy. God, I can't remember his name. He's such a dumbass. But like, it's just fucking watch Star Wars. It's a disservice to the Evilise series. Like, if you played Final Fantasy Tactics, you would like that story and that kingdom and everything about that world would seem so much better. And then have them come to Final Fantasy 11 and like the judges, and then they fucking bastardize the Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced series with the judges system. Fuck this game. If I could create I would create an F tier and put 11 in that game. And then they sort of fixed it with the Zodiac Age system, which basically made a job system, but you still had the dog shit Gambit system, but they added turn-based combat. But too little, too late. Fuck that game. It deserves F tier. It's its own fucking... It's dog shit. Okay, so... That's 11. Where is... Okay, wait. Oh, that's Final Fantasy 12. That's 11. That's 12. 13. 13 is better. It's really super linear. Some of the characters kind of suck. It's amazing the voice actors in this. Like, fucking Troy Baker being Snow. Fuck, it's like crazy awesome. But like the story is so-so. The Crystal Novalis system is so-so. And you're doing this like linear path all the way towards the end. And then once you get to the end, then it gets a little better. But same thing with this. It kind of is like the same old, except you get Lightning's sister, and then the time paradoxes and jumping through time stuff. That gets a little wonky, and then you finally get probably the better out of the two series, but you're just solo the whole time as Lightning. It's good. Actually, I'd put it like that. Actually, it'd probably go this. Lightning Returns first, then 10-2, then 13. And then it was all building upon itself. And then we got robbed of Final Fantasy 13 Versus, which was going to be the in-between Lightning Returns and 13-2. They kind of set it up for that, but then we'll explain what happened later. A Realm Reborn, masterpiece. Although Dawntrail is really bad, super bad right now, I would say. Everything leading up to Endwalker was a joy. Fantastic even. Go watch my YouTube. I have my playthrough of, I think, of Stormblood all the way up to Shadowbringers and Endwalker. And like those endings are just so gratifying. Except I hated Stormblood's ending because fucking fighting Xenos in Dragonform was such a bitch. Yeah, but I could go on and on about the character customization, the leveling, the story, everything that offers as a service. Yoshi P respecting my time as an MMO. wanted me to invest my time and my money into that game. And I've only, this whole 11, 12 years I've been playing that game, I've only scratched the surface of the game. I haven't even done like the crafting. I haven't even done like any of the like fishing or any of the exploration stuff. I did a little bit of Eureka, a little bit of Baja, but like there's just so much of that game I haven't even like delved into. But even Yoshi P's like, I respect your time. You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. The only problem, actually, it knocks it down automatically, is why did you make a blue mage? Why did you make blue mage a fun haha? It should have been a real class. Should have been a fucking real class, Yoshi P. You listening to me? You listening to me? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why? Why? Son of a bitch. You got knocked down because of that. Piece of shit. Fuck you, Yoshi P. Solid A. Once again, we were in this whole... This game has gone through so many iterations. It was supposed to be Final Fantasy 13 Versus, but then it got changed to a mainline Final Fantasy 15. Nomura got kicked off of it. Sakaguchi came back. They tried so very hard to market this game as like the next and final, like the next generation Final Fantasy games. And then they still had to use the Crystal Novus engine, which was feeling very dated. And what we got was pretty linear, and the exploration felt very jarring. And like when you get attacked at night, because all the things come out at night, it just kind of felt like all the padding and stuff. But at the end, the ultimate problem with this is that you had to consume so much media of Final Fantasy 15 that it kind of felt overwhelming. You had to watch the movie, you had to watch the anime prequels, you had to play the prequel mini game that was the pre-order, you had to play the demo that was also part of the pre-order, you had to play the final game. Then they finally came out with the episodes where you get to play as the bros, and then they came out with the episode where you play the main bad guy, and then there was supposed to be an episode where you play as the main love interest, but then they cut it because they knew that that game was costing them way too much money. They were trying to make back all the money that they sank into that game, and ultimately they had to cut their losses and say, hey, we made as much as we wanted to make, but it's just so much media. They tried to force this game to be such a thing, and ultimately the story is fine, but it's sad because I want Final Fantasies to end on a high note, and like right around 8 and like 7, right? Arguably 7. You get these Final Fantasy where the endings are pretty dire, pretty bad. Lightning Return gives you kind of like a like 13 gives you like a good ending, but kind of contradicts it all with 13-2, and that's definitely a bad ending. And then Lightning Return kind of gives you like a everything sort of fixed sort of ending. And then 10 ends on like Tidus being a not real boy. And then 10-2 kind of leaves you being like, well, does he come back? Final Fantasy 9 leaves you with like a what if? Like they all kind of like 12 does leave you on a good ending, but it's more like, you know, New Hope, new ending, right? Mighty Empire's been defeated, Princess gets returned, all our heroes get rewarded, yada yada yada. But like 15's ending was such a bittersweet ending that it really kind of made me sad that like the vacation was over. It really felt like they were trying to go for like, vacation's over, bro. The bro times are done. Now it's time to grow up, face your fate, and here's your reward. Here's the reward of you being in that crystal for 7 years or something. The world is consumed by darkness. All the kingdoms that fell to darkness. There's these pods and survivals that is like an eternal darkness. And like, you would come back to restore the crystal's light, but you had to sacrifice yourself. And it's really grim and really dark. And that's where ultimately I feel this where it ends up in the same lot. Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 15 kind of end the same way, where it's like you have to sacrifice yourself. You have this ultimate power, but you cannot go on. The world cannot permit you to live on with this ultimate power. It is a selfless sacrifice that has to be made for the greater good. And I find that to be shitty, because I want as someone who runs games, storytelling games for like my friends, I want my friends to come out on top. I want their sacrifices and their hardships to be rewarded. And the story never ends. It's like Doctor Who. This chapter closes, but the story never ends. Like, and they clearly saw that with the Leviathan Rising Tide DLC, and then obviously with this Echoes of the Fallen, they wanted to explore more of Clive's story and everything about Final Fantasy X's world, or Final Fantasy 16's world. They introduced like these secret societies, and like there's a lot more stuff going on, and like the tribes of Ash, and like how they all like united, and like, but the blight is what kills everything, but it's like, you know, it's fine, but it just sucks that like we don't get to see a world with Clive, and then that red star going out at the end kind of reminds me of like the Cowboy Bebop ending, which is what they're going for. Yeah, it's a solid A. It's an A in my book, but it's like, this is my list. A lot of B's, a lot of games that are just decent. You know, the S's are there for a reason. Final Fantasy 14 would be S+. The one for this bad decision making, just the worst decision making. And then 6 will always be a masterclass. Like, I'm sort of happy that they haven't done the Final Fantasy 7 route with 6 yet, because I feel like they want to honor 6 as being a complete story, and they just don't want to like churn out all this like side stories and extra media. But I think they will revisit it one day, but hopefully they don't try to you know, galvanize the entire, like, make Final Fantasy 6 its own thing still. Maybe give us some extra little bit tidbits, like during like the 3 years that what's her face was on the island, what they were doing after World of Ruin, that could be explored a little bit. Not anything like after, because all the magic and all the Espers leave the world. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's my top. That's my list. Ends on an A. It's on the low end of A, is where it's at. Actually, I would put 7 above. I put there, yeah, because I enjoyed 3 more than 7. I definitely enjoyed 7 more than 4. I definitely enjoyed. Yeah, that would probably be like that. I'd definitely do that. I'd definitely put these above here. 13. Ooh, that's probably that. Yeah. 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 And if I could put like just F tier, what if I could just put like an F tier? Actually, let's see. Oh, god damn it. If I could just like add like an F tier, I would definitely put F. I put 8 and 11, or 8 and 12, definitely an F tier. They're just bad. They're just bad. Oh God. Just thinking about those games just make me want to fucking hurl. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me. Sorry, I'm like really sick still, and I am trying to power through this sickness right now, but I'm just like, you could hear me coughing and wheezing. It's just what I have to deal with right now. But we're gonna raid up. Who we're gonna raid? I'm gonna raid up. We're gonna raid up Huntress. She is training for the Seijan Slam. So you guys go and cheer her on. Hopefully she gets to go to Japan. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. If you're watching later on YouTube, thank you so much for checking it out. We've completed Final Fantasy 16. Go watch the past playthroughs, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. All that fun times, the engagement and whatnot. So yeah, either way, if you're watching live, appreciate you. And I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. I'll probably see if I can round up some strength. We'll probably play, I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow. Might play some fighting games, or might continue with Alan Wake. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Like always, be good to one another, and peace forever.